Turns out one of the best brain workouts might be something you learned on the playground. Jumping rope doesn't just move your body, it wakes up your brain. And today we are stirring the coco on why simple habits is more powerful than you think. Buenas tardes. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Stir the Coco. Thank you for following us on YouTube, Stir the Coco, and here at BCTV. I would like to give a shout out to all the kids out there jumping rope. They are keeping their brain healthy by doing this. Adults are finally figuring it out. Dr. Huberman, a Stanford professor specializing in neurobiology, psychiatry, and behavior sciences, says jumping rope creates better neuroplasticity, which equates to better athletic performance, thinking more clearly, and faster reactive adaptability. Professor Kay Lawton from Cleveland Clinic explains that jumping rope can be a good form of cardio, which increases your heart rate and can help decrease your risk of cardiovascular disease. So, how many calories do you burn jumping rope? Well, they say approximately about 100 calories if you jump rope for 10 minutes. Jumping rope regularly can improve your balance and coordination. And as we age, we tend to lose a sense of coordination and balance. Your bone density decreases as you age. By jumping rope may help your bones stay strong. As jumping rope is an activity that creates little impact and stress, this can actually strengthen your bones. So we are ready to hop on and talk to David Jackson from Eazy Rope. David Jackson is redefining fitness for every stage of life as the creator of Eazy Rope. He has taken a simple exercise and made it safer, more accessible, and powerful for both the body and the brain. Hello everyone and welcome back to Stir the Coco. And our guest today is David Jackson from Eazy Rope, and you are in for an amazing journey. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, Carla.
I want to start, first of all, how did this all begin? You told me in your kitchen something happened.
So many years ago when I was in my early 30s, I've always enjoyed jumping rope. This particular Saturday, I'm in my backyard, I'm jumping rope, and became very frustrated because every time I got started, I had to stop all over again, had the tripping, and I couldn't get a rhythm going. And I said, okay, it was an exercise that I truly enjoyed, but this particular day, something was off, my rhythm was off, it wasn't happening, and I got so frustrated. I went to the kitchen, got a pair of scissors, cut it in two, went back out, and I says, okay, this feels better. I can still hear the rope hit the ground. I can feel the cadence. I feel the rhythm. But guess what I didn't have anymore? The interruptions of stop, or tripping. And I could jump for 5 minutes or a half hour. It was all good. So that was the start of it.
And you kind of just set it aside. And then what happened when life progressed?
Yeah, it was definitely divine intervention because I didn't do much with it. You know, I worked out with it, but it wasn't anything I thought about much. It just something I did. Yeah. And after I retired, I'm walking my dogs in the subdivision. I hear this voice from the Lord that says, I gave you a vision. I said, you did? He says, yeah, I did. And we kind of had that discussion, and as we typically do when we hear a voice from heaven, we push back, and he was pushing me in. And so I said, this is not my experience, it's not my wheelhouse. I know insurance, I know sales, but this I don't know about. He says, well, you're going to do it. And finally I submitted, and all of a sudden I've got a prototype, I've got a website, and we are off and running.
I mean, I find that fascinating. And first of all, it's, you know, your life, you had a challenge that was put in along the way.
Yes.
And I mean, for us at Stir the Coco, you know, we always think having a new challenge or trying something new is really good for you.
Yes.
And this was something really good for you. You mentioned, a health situation that you had, and because you were fit, what did the doctor say?
Absolutely. So fitness has always been important to me. Not only working out with resistance, but also just the cardio, and I love jumping rope because the rhythm, the feel of it is a full total body exercise and something that I've always done continuously. So yes, I did have a surgery, pretty serious one, some years ago. And the doctors told me that what really healed me, in addition to my faith, was the fact that my body was in pretty good shape for my age. I'm 72 years
Everyone,
old. So
did you hear that? 72. I thought he had like little kids.
And I didn't pay you to say that.
No,
Okay.
that's sponsored.
And so, yeah, so they said, due to your age and, the fact that you kept yourself in good shape, that had a lot to do with your healing. So that was a real turning point for me. I always thought that exercise was important, but that kind of put me on this quest, if you will, to really get out there and try to show the seniors there's an easier, safer way that you can exercise, and you can do that with the Eazy Jump Rope.
And I like that an easy way, hence the name, correct?
Yes, easy, yes.
Many seniors, yes, have that fear of tripping is the number one. If you say jump rope, the first thing comes up is tripping,
Yes.
right? But you solve that, right? I mean.
So there is no fear of falling or tripping with my product. Falling is the number one concern of seniors, because when you fall, that changes everything. So if you've got that fear of falling, now you don't even want to try it. But once you try it and see that it's safe, and that's what the Eazy Jump Rope has done, it is taking that obstacle out of the way, and it's made jump roping safe for seniors, because there is no tripping, there is no falling, there is no start-stop. It's just continuous, easy movement, and it's the only way that you can jump, the easy way, which is also patent pending. There's nothing like my jump rope on the market.
Okay, I'm so excited. We're going to be trying it out today, so hang tight, everyone. But I would like, tell us about what it's like to create a habit, because, obviously, having a habit, our brain loves habit. How do we create a habit for working out? Because you've had experience in your life.
Yes.
How can we do that, especially with our seniors?
So the habit comes with consistency.
Okay.
And a habit needs to be something that you can do easily. Because if it's hard, then you're going to resist it. And what I found with, especially with the Eazy Jump Rope and working with seniors, when they look at it, their first response is, I can't jump rope like that anymore, because of my hip issues or knee issues, or, I can't jump that high. And once I do the demonstration and I show them how easy it is, they say, I can do that. And then I actually work with them. And I can tell you so many stories of seniors who I've met at senior health fairs, and they'll say, you know what, I've never been coordinated. And I just don't know how to do it. And I'll take 5 minutes, Carla, to work with them. And I'm very methodical, and I say, this is the way you do it, and I kind of do it as a process. And I can tell you so many stories. When they're done, it's kind of like, I've had confidence in jumping rope I've never had before. I didn't know I could do this, and I want to get better now. And that's what I want to hear, because now it's easy. You're going to create a habit because deep down inside you kind of wanted to, but that fear of falling or tripping kind of got in the way. So now you're going to create a habit because you are motivated to do something that you know is going to give you a better quality of life. And now it's easy, it's portable, you can do it a few minutes in the day, and it's something you can integrate in your day every day and make it easy.
I love that. And when you said portable, I mean, a lot of seniors, travel and, because they're retired, they can take it with them.
Absolutely.
So there's no excuse.
No excuse. I've taken all the excuses out.
So that's it. They feel good, and
They do.
What's what are maybe a personal story that you have from one of your customers?
There is a boxing gym where a young man works with some of the residents in the community. He works with young kids, but then there's elder residents in the community, and they come in 2 or 3 days a week, and they'll come in and just work out with him. Nothing real heavy, just some light movement and all. And so he says, Dave, bring your rope and do a demonstration. And so this one lady, she came up to me and she says, I used to jump rope when I was in the 6th grade, and I can't jump rope anymore, but I wish I could. And he had a tall mirror. And I says, I tell you what, if you give me a few minutes, I'm going to make you a pro. Oh, there's no way you're going to make me a pro. And so he had a tall mirror, and she had the rope, and she was saying, see, I says, just twirl it. I says, you don't even have to jump. You don't even have to do anything. Just move your arms. I says, now how does that feel? She says, yeah, I can feel the rhythm. And then I says, okay. I says, now why don't you just kind of do a marching motion? And she said, yeah, that feels pretty good. And probably in about 2 or 3 minutes, she felt confident enough to start jumping. And she couldn't jump high, she didn't have to. And that particular day, I wasn't there to sell any ropes. I was just there to do a demonstration, just to help the instructor out. Good. And she says, I want a rope right now. She says, because I'm going home and I'm going to get better with this rope, because now I feel empowered within myself to work out on my own terms and feel good about it and feel confident that I'm not going to hurt myself, and I'm learning something new. And Carla, for me, that was like, that was it.
That. Yeah, that's what you want to hear.
That's what I always would like to hear, because it's more than just a product.
It is.
It's about movement. It's about quality of life. It's about having a strong mind and body connection, concentration, purpose in life, independence. And when you feel confident about your movement, pushing a grocery cart, playing with the grandkids, in your garden, when you feel confident you can move, it gives you a sense of independence. And that's what seniors need. And hopefully my product can do that for them.
They're transforming. It's transforming their Coco, their brain.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, it's definitely, it puts you in a different mindset. I mean, wow, I'm speechless. I think you said it all.
It really is. I had no idea that a simple idea of just cutting a rope in two,
you're changing lives. It's incredible. You told me you also have seen it work with people with Parkinson's and dementia.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
So when I went to my first West Bloomfield Health Fair, just to do a proof of product, just to see if my product would work.
Yeah.
And I'm leaving, and this physical therapist approached me. He says, hey, I saw you do a demonstration and I like that rope. And he says, I can use that in my practice. And I said, well, yeah, I can see that, because you want to warm up your patients before they get into the body of the work, because I've had physical therapy. We've all kind of been down that road.
Sports injury.
And he says, no, he says, but my Parkinson's patients and ones with cognitive skills, he says, because they need to feel rhythm. They need to feel the rope, and they need that muscle memory. There is a connection between the mind and the body that helps them with balance and stability. And he said, your rope they can use without any fear, without any start-stop tripping. He says, and I believe it would be fantastic. So yeah, I am working with a few physical therapists here in West Bloomfield. I just got connected. There's an organization called Rocksteady, and it's national. It's actually global.
Oh.
And I met a guy who's a fitness instructor at the YMCA. And I went in there, and I'm always kind of, I'm in sales, right? So I don't mind knocking on doors and going into places and says, hey, did you see my product? And I happened to be in an area, I saw the YMCA. So I go in there and I talk to the guy, and he says, yeah, let me check it out. And he says, I'm part of Rocksteady. And I said, I know about Rocksteady. He says, well, let me see what I can do with this rope. He loved it so much, he did a video for me on Facebook. He's connecting me with the national organization, and he says they need to know about this rope. He says because what he likes is some of his patients, they can't swing it going forward, but they can swing it going backwards. And they can still
and who said we had to go forward?
And he said you can't do that with a traditional jump rope.
No, you can't. You trip.
You trip. He says you can't do it. He says so. It really is a unique and value-added product. So they love it. So yeah, it just does my heart good that it's just changing lives for the better. Yes, absolutely.
Well, you know, we kind of want to try it out.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
I have a
you got your sneakers on, you know,
sneakers.
and look, you got designer sneakers on, so you really got to do a good job.
Well, you know what? Gotta look good doing it.
That's right.
Let's go.
Let's do it. So, what makes my rope unique is that it is 2 separate ropes. So, however, you use it just like the traditional jump rope. So, for most of my seniors who don't want to jump or march, they can still move their arms, get the workout. There's some who just want to march, still getting that workout. You can't do this with a traditional jump rope.
No.
Then if you're really good, like I'm sure you're going to do, Carla, you can jump. And you can jump for as long as you want. You can't do this with a traditional jump rope.
No.
I've got guys who work out in the gym. They're athletes, people who like to jump all the time, and they say they can burn more calories in less time because they're not start-stop tripping. So that's the easy way to jump rope.
Well, I'm ready to burn some calories because I'm gonna have ice cream for dinner.
Oh, there you go.
So, hey.
There you go.
All right, I'm not stopping.
See, now I think you earned that ice cream.
Chocolate, dark chocolate
yeah,
ice cream.
there you go, there you go, there you go.
Chocolate chips.
Yeah. Awesome. Come on, give me a high five on that one.
I know I'm your worst student.
No. Trust me,
it's
you've
a
done
workout.
Good. But see how you know, it gets the heart going, you know, the arms and the legs, and I promise you, the more you do that,
oh my gosh.
Oh, you will be a pro in no time.
And it's, you know what, it just takes the motion here.
It does. It just takes the motion, and it's like anything else. You got to be consistent.
Yeah.
Right, you know, so those little small things that you do, 1 minute, 2 minutes a day, and after a while, it becomes a part of what you do. And
I absolutely love this. I love that my heart's pumping.
There
and
you go.
Out of breath. I love this.
And with designer shoes on, I mean, you are jamming, you know.
I mean, the coordination, I don't know.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Thank you.
Well, David, do you want to give us some last words of, you know, how to motivate people and integrate exercise, Eazy Rope into their daily life? What can they do?
So you have to decide that this is what you want to do because it's going to give you a better quality of life. And if you want more flexibility, if you want more stability, if you want independence, if you want to feel good chasing your grandkids and in the garden and just moving around, I've got an easy way that you can do that. And I sell it on my website.
Great, yes. We'll link your information. Tell us your website.
Yeah, the website is ezyjumprope.com, ezyjumprope.com. I've got a demonstration video out there too.
Oh, good.
Yes, I do.
I think I'm going to need to do it a little.
No,
sorry.
you're just fine. But yeah, I just think once you make that commitment and once you see how easy it is, 1 or 2 minutes a day, just incorporate it in your day. Be consistent, and you'll be amazed of the changes just by getting that movement, getting that activity in, what it can do, not only physically, mentally, but just a better quality of life.
I felt like it can be very meditative. You know?
Absolutely. A lot of my seniors say how calming it makes them feel because they have things on their mind, and now they have to focus on the rope and the movement, and it kind of puts them into a different space and a different moment, if you will.
Oh, yes.
And they say, yeah, it really kind of helps their mood and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah,
So,
I loved it, and it's lightweight. I mean,
lightweight.
I was shocked how lightweight it is. I
lightweight
wasn't
and
expecting
adjustable,
it to
it's portable, and yeah,
be.
thank you so much.
All right, well, thank you for coming on the show.
Oh,
and
the
I
pleasure's been
appreciate
all
it.
mine. Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on Stir the Coco. Adios.